Lass uns trinken auf ein ganz entspanntes Leben. Lass uns richten auf ein Leben ohne Regeln.
Please, Juanan, next question.
Okay. We are fascinated by the cosmogony implemented in the world of Lacrimosa, and especially the cultural appropriation like the one you carried out with Heidi Lamar's sample in Exodus. We have always been intrigued with the samples you have used in Mutatio Spiritus and Loblied of the Zweisamkeit. Could you tell us where they come from? This mysterious information is really disturbing for us and the people who follow the program, in addition to your general public. We don't usually see Lacrimosa as just another artist, but we know that this is a polyhedral artistic project, and each of these phases excites us equally.
Whoa, what a question. I tried to start with Heidi Lamar. I was very fascinated these days to find out when Johnny Depp did the song about Heidi Lamar, because she was an artist. She was a very an extraordinary person, obviously. On one hand, of course, very beautiful. I believe she is the role model for Columbia Pictures, what you see in the... Yeah. And I think also for the Disney film, Schneewittchen, what's it in English? Well, there's one Disney film where also her face is the master for the figure. And besides her acting, besides her life as an Hollywood star, she was also in science. Yeah. She was an inventor, partly things we still use in our cell phones. She was inventing, so really a great person and somehow forgotten, and she suffered in the rest of her life very much to be forgotten, that nobody really recognized her, what she achieved, and only put her down, okay, what means only, but put her down to the fading beauty. Mm-hmm. The problem many female actresses, many women in general have, when they are very beautiful, it's of course wonderful and opens doors, but when they feel the beauty might fade, or when people say you're getting old or whatever, then they become invincible. Yeah. And this is a huge tragedy of our society everywhere, and used to be like this, and probably will always be like this. And this tragedy, she pointed out this in this one sentence where she said, I rather would like to not be living anymore. I rather won't be on this world anymore. And somehow those laughs around when she tried to say serious things and people didn't take her honest anymore. And all that combined with the lyrics of Exodus, where I wanted to express this, I don't fit into this society. I don't fit into the rules the society gives. I want to live. Of course, I want to live. I don't want to die, but I don't want to live in this society, in the rules of this society, where, for example, women are treated like they are treated, and everything. So, my exodus, I want to go out there. I want to step out of this, continue living in this beautiful world, but trying to focus on the beauty of the world and not on fitting in and being a respected part of the society. And that is about this sample. Now there are a couple of other samples in the songs, in some other songs also. I always love the combination. It's the extreme and the two extremes again. The combination between art, I mean, everything I do, Lacrimosa, of course, it's my biography. I'm talking about what I make or go through, but still, it's kind of art. When I sing about, for example, Stolzes Herz, it's what I feel, but it brings together things in my life, and transport it in a poetic way, and combining this with sections from an interview where somebody is speaking up, has now the chance to say something, and this is the spot, and bringing out pure trueness from their heart, combining this reality with a poetic art is always something very special, I think, and always fascinated me. And you will always, also in the future, as long as Lacrimosa lives, you will always hear parts like that, because this is totally fascinating. On the other hand, I won't talk about every sample now, because, sometimes you can't really hear what the people are saying. You can't really make out what is the sample about, and that rises the fantasy of the audience, of the people listening
a
to
mysteric part.
Exactly.
Like, for example, in Mutatio Spiritus, which intrigues us a lot, the
the atmosphere.
The atmosphere, yeah. And in Loblied of this Zweisamkeit, it's like, we believe like it's a mantra, Tibetan mantra.
Yeah.
That's how our interpretation of union.
We talked with people who
Buddhist and Tibetan Buddhist people, and they say some words about.
They say something like, we think that tiene que ver como
have to do
with the masculine and feminine principles.
Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah, first of all, or I come to the last part first. Yes, it's also about. I'm really fascinated about the difference between men and women. I am a huge fan of a man should be able to be a man, a woman should be able to be a woman, and I love the differences that clash together when men and women are, all the cliches and all the funs we make. It's wonderful. I love it. And also, again, the two extremes, actually. I mean, this is like, it's wonderful, and it's a shame somehow in our new society that everything should be equal and there should be no differences anymore between men and women. I mean, a woman is a woman, a man is a man. There should be differences, of course. Everybody is an individual person. We are not the same. If we are told now we should be all the same, what a shame. So that was the second part. The first part, to your question, I'm, as you know, a very religious person, and I'm always fascinated in people who live their own religion. I'm a Christian, but of course there are so many religions, and I'm fascinated when people are standing up for their religion, in a good way, of course. Yeah. And that was also the idea of combining all that. And back to the samples, once again, this is also the reason I don't talk now much about the samples. I didn't exception for you guys now, but
Thank
only
you.
I don't. And the same is I don't talk too much about my lyrics, because those are my feelings. Nobody knows my life. Nobody knows what when I say I write about a black cat because yesterday I saw a black cat, so people are like, okay, yeah, he saw it, but I didn't see it, so it's not my history. So I don't talk about why I wrote something, or mostly not, why I wrote something, because people have their own lives, and they shall bring...
and feel by their way the song.
Exactly.
Yeah, of course.
Exactly, yeah.
So, thank you.
Thank you.